That would be a good idea. Oh, it's turned off.
Well, hello everyone. How is it going tonight?
Hi there.
Hey, Mrs. TB, what is happening?
Hey, well, we're happening right now on live stream.
Got the old live stream fired up. All right, how's everybody doing tonight?
Well, we have some folks on.
You know what?
What?
I forgot to turn on my live stream scene, so I'm going to flip it right in front of everybody.
Oh, man.
Here we go. All right. Got the coin cam going. Yes, it's a little difference. It's a little bit different.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I noticed because the bottom was blank. There we go. Poof. Like magic. Let's go ahead and say hi to some people.
Yeah, hi there.
Steve collects. What's going on? Steve jumped on pretty early today. He was on about 25 minutes ago.
Wow.
Jerry Roberts.
That's sooner than we did.
I was out there. I was just working on stuff. Jerry Roberts, what's going on? Silver Ripples, thank you for joining us tonight.
Ripples.
And we also have Silver Stealer. What's going on, my friend?
Silver and gold.
Silver and gold, what's happening? And I saw Winning Image Photography on there as well.
I saw it winning too.
Yep.
Hey, Running Eagle is there.
Hello, Running Eagle. How is it going? All right, so Michael M., you can't feel his legs? Okay. He's got his...
with that? It's cold.
Hey, Henry, what's going on? Archaeology Mikey. OGP, Off-Grid Power. How's it going? All right, thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Hey, Steve Woods, what's going on?
Hi there.
Is everybody having a good night? I'll tell you, you guys know that we're in the Michigan area, and it's in like the 50s today. It was sunny. It gave me some spring fever. We had some snow on Saturday, and it's melting on a Monday. So that's pretty much what we get from Michigan.
Yeah. If you don't like the weather in Michigan, just wait a couple days, right?
Yeah, isn't it just like 5 minutes?
Well, sometimes we have to wait a little bit longer than that.
Yeah. All right. So what's going on with the no legs there, Michael M? Did he respond, Mrs. TB, did you say?
I don't know. I didn't see.
He's in Canada, so it might be mighty cold up there while we're a little bit warm down here.
I know. It's like a heat wave in comparison, probably.
Hey, Dan Katz, what's going on? Yeah, we've had a very mild winter this year in Michigan. I'll tell you, usually in January, this year we're going through that. This time last year we were going through that polar vortex thing.
Ooh, that was
30
brutal.
or 40 below. That was brutal, man.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, and when Aaron's photography says he's at the gym. All right. Well, good news, Mrs. TB. I'm not. So my legs are still here.
So.
All right. This has been a horrible day for me. This stream will definitely help pick up my mood. Love you guys. Well, thanks, Steve. I'm sorry to hear you're having a bad day today.
Oh, yeah.
We don't want that. We want you to have a good day.
That's right.
Yeah. So sorry you're having a bad day, but we'll try to have a little bit of fun and pick up the spirits a little bit. Speaking of spirits, we should be drinking some, Mrs. TV.
No, that's not till later, after we turn off the mic.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Jonathan Reese, what is happening, John? How you doing tonight? All right. Oh, Dan's struggling in Florida with 74-degree weather. Oh, you poor thing.
Poor Dan.
Why don't you go outside and make a snowball and throw it at somebody?
Oh, no, that would be mean, TV.
Yeah, hidden numismatist. How's it going, my friend? Glad you're joining us tonight.
I'm glad you're not hidden tonight.
That's right. That's good, Mrs. TV. So, yeah, had a good weekend. Everybody watch the Super Bowl last night? I don't know. I think I'm getting kind of old when it comes to commercials. I'm not too impressed. There's a couple good ones on there, but halftime shows definitely way past me. Not into that kind of music. And that's okay. Other people are. That's fine. And The actual Super Bowl was pretty good, though. Pretty good game.
Was it super?
It was almost super.
Almost super.
It was super with a minus next to it, maybe.
Oh.
All right, Dan says? What's a snowball? Yeah, Steve Clucks. A lot of people don't really like. I mean, some people don't like football, but they still watch the Super Bowl because it's a party and the commercials. But the commercials, I think, past couple of years have really not been quite so good. Like I said, there's a couple good ones, but
They used to be so entertaining.
they did.
I used to actually watch that. That was the only interesting thing for me on the football.
Steve Wood says he's in Kansas City. It was awesome. Congratulations, Steve.
Oh, cool.
Your team won. The Walrus finally won his championship. That's awesome. I was cheering for him. I'm, a Detroit Lion fan. I'll never see a Super Bowl, so I have to go. I have to go root for other teams.
Poor TB.
Yeah. So Archaeology Mikey says he doesn't watch sports either. That's fine. It's not for everybody. Mrs. TB doesn't watch it. I don't watch it as much as I used to. I'm a sports fan, but just, busy doing other things nowadays. So, Stephen Parsons, what's happening? Oh, it looks like Silver Streak has joined us.
Oh, cool.
What's going on, Silver Streak? How about them Chiefs, he says. Yep. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. That Super Bowl. Silver. Tanifa.
I was going to let you say it.
Tanifa, what's going on? Oh, the wonderful Mrs. TB. Well, I agree. Mrs. TB is wonderful. Thank you for that. That's very nice. Hidden Numismatist says, I lost a very, very close friend, my other mother. I'm not up to chatting. I apologize. Oh, that's too bad, Hidden Numismatist.
Been there.
We're sorry to hear that.
It's a tough time sometimes.
Well, thank you for joining us. We'll try to cheer you up a little bit, but we understand if you're not involved. We completely understand. It's tough to go through stuff like that. And like Mrs. TV said, we've been through it ourselves. So, So just hang in there, bud, and we'll do the best we can on our side. Yeah, it is tough, so we'll just move on. Yeah. But you're getting a lot of sorries out there, and we'll say a prayer for you, buddy, and pray for peace and comfort, and get through this tough time for you, and for the family as well. Running Eagle says, when are we going to get the full Constitution? Constitution of the United States? We could probably read that to you.
That's not what's being referred to there,
You don't
TV.
think he's talking about that? Actually, I got a little something towards that tonight to show you, so stay tuned. Got a little teaser, I think. Right, Mrs. TV, we got a little teaser on the constitutional side, don't we?
You have something planned now, don't you?
Yep, from New Zealand to you, Hidden. Yep, Silver Tanifa is in New Zealand, for those of you who didn't know that. So, appreciate them joining us every week. I don't know what time it is over there, but I think it's pretty early in the morning, if I had to guess. Michael M. I want to see TV's constitutional. Wow. Oh, yeah. You got to go back to that video I showed.
Oh, that's right. You called it a constitutional wall.
I did. You? Yes, we're building our fortress. Henry says, my truck is ready to back up to the house, Talking Bullion.
I bet it is.
Off-Grid Power says, I think we should go over the Constitution. You know what, Off-Grid Power? I think we should too, because it seems to me that many people forgot what's in our Constitution of the United States that built this great country. I would like to review it as well and make sure that we are following it, because this is the greatest country on earth, and we need to keep it that way. The King of Constitutional has many silver coins. Oh, maybe a couple.
A few. Hey, Jonathan Reese has a question.
Yes.
Do you want me to read it?
Go ahead.
If I was to trade generic silver for 90% silver, how much in face value should I get for each ounce of .999 silver?
All right, so Jonathan, if you just do it by the raw numbers, $1.40 in face value constitutional silver is an ounce of regular silver. So if you wanted to trade, for a couple ounces and just multiply that by $1.40. So that's always your calculation for, a really quick way to see how much constitutional silver is worth an ounce of silver. Now, whether or not they want to trade it like that, that's going to be up to them. Or let's say, they may, let me see, did he say he has the 99? He wants to pick up the constitutional silver?
How much for trading for the 999? Let's see. How much in face value should I get for each ounce of .999? So he has a .999.
Right.
Going to trade it in for the.
So I would say $1.40. Now, if they want to say they've got Mercury dimes or they've got Walking Liberties, they might try to, squeeze you a little more on it. But to me, I pay all the same no matter what it is. So I base it on weight, and I would go with $1.40. And if they want to weigh it by 0.9. So take the weight of ounces and multiply it by 0.9, and that'll tell you how much silver is in there if you were to throw it on a scale.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so and that's if you have some generic, I would do that trade because definitely get yourself a nice little pile of constitutional silver going. It's great fractional silver for you to have.
Yeah.
And Mrs. TB and I have been doing a little bit of trades with some constitutional silver too, so that's working out pretty well for us.
Mm-hmm.
So trading's a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let's let Mrs. TB read the Constitution like she did on Christmas.
I was running equals at that.
Yeah.
'Twas the night before Constitution.
Michael M. says he's Canadian, doesn't know the U.S. Constitution. In fact, he doesn't even know the Canadian Constitution.
Man, how disappointing is that?
Well, of course, most Americans couldn't tell you much out of the Constitution
That's
either.
true.
So.
That's true. But we're failing him. We need to make sure that he understands his heritage. At least on the U.S. side.
We know the letter round trip takes from Indiana to New Zealand now 7 weeks. Well,
7 weeks?
I think that's quicker than Canada, though, from what we found. All right.
It does take a long time, especially when the address gets wiped right off the envelope and it gets returned, huh?
All right, so Steve Kleck says, honestly, I'm still waiting for Talking Bullion to post this constitutional silver video where he gets it all for face value. Boy, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Archaeology Mikey says, I bought a 1912 Barber dime, very good condition, for $6. $6, huh? I don't know if that's a good price or not. It sounds a little high, but I'm used to getting it for $1.30, so I don't get a whole lot of Barber dimes, just a few. Barbers usually do have a nice markup on it. All right, so Jonathan Reese, I have pure and want 90. Yeah, that's good. I would definitely pick some up if you have some, they're both valuable in their own right, so don't get rid of it all.
Yeah.
It's nice to have all your generic silver.
Right, diversified portfolio.
Because if you ever decide to trade for gold, I wouldn't be trading anything but generic silver or constitutional silver. I wouldn't trade any premium silver for gold. If you were to do let's say a gold to silver ratio trade, you'd want generic for that, in my humble opinion. All right, so let me get back to if it was TB, he'd get $10 per ounce. Not quite, but pretty close. $1.40 face value, any denomination, as long as it adds up to $1.40, will equal 1 troy ounce. That is correct, Silver Stealer. 14 dimes, 2 halves and 4 quarters. Any way you can make $1.40 is going to work, except not with. We're not talking about war nickels. Don't get confused. Those are only 35%. Any 90%. Question, TB, if I have 93 peace dollars, how many ounces of silver do I have? Ooh, I can figure that out for you. I just happen to have my favorite junk silver calculator up here right now. And this takes
a math question for TB. He loves math.
And this takes the little bit of wear into effect. If you have 93 peace dollars, you have 71.07 pure ounces of silver. So a little over 71 ounces.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
But those will have a little bit more value than the normal stuff. So let me see. Where am I at? That was Silver Tanifa that asked that. So good question. Keep the math rolling. All right, I'm going to try to scoot down without... Yep, that's the calculation. 0.77. Silver Stealer is right. Let me see, calculate. Yep. Well, DB, I'm going to email you if you're up for a trade. At least I know I wouldn't get ripped off. I maybe not. I don't know if I'm really looking for any generic silver at this point. But if you're looking for a little bit, I might trade you a little bit just so that you could get some in your hands. I've got some I'd trade you for probably a couple of generic pieces. So, yeah, go ahead and email me. tb@talkingbullion.com. We'll talk. No doubt about it. All right, so... Yeah, it all depends on your rounding off math, but about 71 ounces is the right amount. All right. Constitutional corner idea. I got constitutional corner coming up there. Off grid. Sounds good. Michael M. says, Jonathan Reese, a lot of my 90% is courtesy of Talking Bullion. And Michael M., we just sent you out another envelope because you won last week. You remember, too, we said you had an envelope returned to us. It was a quarter, so I just sent you another envelope with 2 quarters in it. So the one that was returned back to us and the one that you won. So hopefully you will get those. Man, you have gotten a lot of 90%.
Constant mailing list.
No kidding. I had to go to the post office again to buy more international stamps. All right. Let's keep this thing going. How's the snow stop so I can get to my LCS tomorrow to get some more constitutional melt. Wow, I would be buying that up for sure at melt. No doubt about that. And it takes over a week to send across country in Canada, says Steve Collects. Hello, Sterling Cannabis. How are you tonight? Thank you for joining us. All right, I'm trying to catch back up to the chat.
Yeah, I see that. You're a little bit backtracked, but that's okay.
Yeah, I might. That's a good idea.
It's good that you stop and are reading the questions.
And explaining the answers, too. Yeah.
I know. It got you going with the calculator.
So
you got that big smile on your face.
So Winning Image Photography says we should send Michael M. a copy of our Constitution. We probably should, but you can get those littler book ones. It would probably fit nice in an envelope, right?
I think I had one somewhere.
I'm sure Michael M. would find that very engaging.
Should at least read the part about how, what does it say exactly? Do you remember the exact wording in the Constitution as far as it being gold and silver?
If you grab that coin right over there, that round, I'll tell you what it says.
All right.
So, so Silver Tanifa says, want to meet Mrs. TB and their LCS owner. I don't really have an LCS. I don't really shop much at an LCS. I shop online and also with...
Put it under your coin cam, dear.
Yeah, I think it'll actually do better. So, we were talking about the Constitution. You guys are aware of this beautiful round that I love so much. I just bought another one of these at the coin show because I can't turn them down when they're right about spot or just above. And here is what it says. No state shall make anything but gold and silver coin. I can't read it. I should know this off the top of my head, though. A tender in payment of debts. Article 1, Section 10 of the U.S. Constitution. So what that means to me, we shouldn't be using bills.
We shouldn't be using that fiat.
We should be using gold and silver, and this is why I absolutely love this round. There's another copy of this one. This is the USS Constitution. There's, I think, a 74 and a 75. But you see how this one at the top says Constitution Mint? There's another one called Liberty Mint. I don't like the Liberty Mint. I like the Constitution Mint. They're only in business, I think, for a few years. I have some of their bars. So this is this looks like it maybe is clean, but I said, just a beautiful, beautiful round. So, yeah, so there's part of our Constitution that we should be following that we don't there, Michael M. All right.
Silver Tonopet said, TB's the community constitutional calculator. Did you already read that one?
No, I'm still up there pretty high. Henry says, love to hear you brag, Talking Bullion. I still need to try that Let Go Offer Up app. Yeah, I got another deal on Offer Up I'm going to talk about. Wasn't a big, huge one like 410 dimes like the last one, but I still got a good deal, so... All right, thanks, guys. 93 Peace Dollars, my goal for this year. Next year, I want to focus on Morgan's. Cool.
Wow. Dan's asking if that's going to be tonight's GAW. A lot of people are liking that. Silver Steeler said, that's my favorite ship round.
Oh, is that going to be the GAW? No, that's not going to be the GAW. I'll say that for my
said beautiful round.
Maybe my 2000 sub giveaway or something. Henry wants to know about thoughts on 80%. Well, there's nothing wrong with 80% silver. If you want to collect it, I don't collect anything but 19%. I'm sorry, 90%. But 80% I think is the Canadian silver. And nothing wrong with it, that's for sure. All right, I'm going to scoot down here, folks, a little bit. If there was a question that you asked and I didn't get to it, please let me know. Yep, Silver Britches. Hey, Silver Britches, how's it going? That is Old Ironsides. You are correct. The USS Constitution ship. It is a beauty, isn't it? I love that round. I've got a few of them now just because when they come up cheap, I buy them. Rocky Mountain Bear, what's happening? All right, I just want to make sure I caught up to everybody. Rocky Mountain Bear says TB has $1 million Rolodex. I wish, no. Half the people on this chat probably don't even know what a Rolodex is there, Rocky Mountain Bear. Wedding Image Photographer says, I really do want something like Utah Goldbacks in Indiana. Our state is awesome. Conservative, so I think it would be perfect for it.
All right. Put in a suggestion there at wherever you put in suggestions for that. Your congressman, your senator, whatever.
Hey there, Kellen L. How are you tonight? Thank you for joining us. Good to see you. I bought a 42D silver quarter in BU for $10. All right. All right, so Stu says I just got some Canadian silver from Michael M. Cool. All right, what time is it? All right, we're moving along. So let's talk about the... What do you want to talk about? I want to talk about...
drum roll. I'm going
to talk about...
You're repeating yourself there, TB. What's the matter? You sound like a broken record. Oh, wait. Michael M. wouldn't understand what a broken record was either.
Sorry, I was trying to do my my coin tumble, but it wasn't working. There we go.
It goes.
The Constitutional Corner with clad coins. Hey, I'm a confused individual. All right. So
right,
this is
what's
what
going on with the Constitutional Corner there,
So
TV?
this weekend, this is another offer up deal. I was able to pick up some more dimes, and I'll show you what I picked up here. I thought they'd pick up easier than that, and this is what we got off of this one. We picked up some 13 Roosevelt dimes. Got them for 10 times face. So picked them up for $13, which works out to $13.99 per ounce. So what's that, about almost $4 below spot? Take that every time. Yeah, I reached out to another guy and offered him, 10 times. He's like, no way, where would you ever find constitutional silver for 10 times? And I said, boy, you ought to be watching Talking Bullion. You'd be knowing where I get it from. So yeah, this is again another offer up deal. So yeah, guy had him on there. He said, I asked him what he wanted for him. He said, make me an offer. I said, I'll give you $13. He's like, cool, come get him. So took a while to meet up with them. We were both busy, but finally met up with them and picked up. You don't have to do them $400 at a time or $50 face at a time. $1.30 at a time. It was good. So, yeah, we were talking earlier. If you threw one more dime in there, you would have 1 ounce of pure silver.
Oh.
So we have 13 dimes. Throw another dime in there, you got 1 ounce. That's how it works out. So
wouldn't
that be nice?
Rosies?
Yeah, those are our rosies.
Ooh.
So wouldn't that be nice to have that fractional silver? So if somebody wanted to trade you and you didn't want to trade in a whole ounce for something, you could just pull out, 5 dimes and say, here you go, this is what I'll give you, 6 dimes, and be able to keep the rest instead of having to give up a bunch of silver that you didn't want to give up. So that's pretty cool, huh?
That is.
All right, yeah, I agree. Silver Stealer is very nice deal on those too. So I just keep looking, and like I said, I make offers, and sometimes people reject them, and once in a while they come back and said, okay, I'll take your half an hour, and I go, now it's a little bit less.
Archaeology Mikey said, I found a 1950
Roosevelt dime coin roll honey.
Dime coin roll honey. I'm sure that's supposed to be a Roosevelt. Coin roll hunting.
Yeah, no silver deals on offer up in my area. Yeah, no silver ripples, they're hard to find. I've been fortunate to find a couple of them pretty quick to each other. But, yeah, when I look at Let Go and stuff, I haven't really been able to find much lately. So, hey, Fan0119, what is happening? Thank you for joining us.
Hey there, Fonz.
Yeah, appreciate it. All right, so what we're going to do, I think that because we just talked about the dimes, and we did work out another constitutional silver deal almost a week ago, but I didn't bring that into the mix because we traded a lot of it. So I told you we're doing some trades, and so we bought it, turned around, and kind of flipped it for a trade, made some money off it, and got some cool stuff out of it. So Vineyard Coin Searcher, what's happening? All I heard was Wine Coin Searcher. All right, $14 per dollar constitutional here. Yeah, I haven't looked at what the spot would be, but that'd probably be spot plus a little bit. So that's not surprising there, Dan. $14, 14 times basically. Yeah, Henry says hoping for a little bit more of a dip so he can get 30 to 50 face value for around $125 for 10. Yeah, that would be nice to get that dip back down there, wouldn't it? To get back down to that, that's for sure. Rodney, it looks like Rodney joined us. Hey, Rodney B, how you doing? All right, so why don't we go ahead and do a giveaway, because this giveaway relates to what we just talked about, and I got something else that relates to that. So we're tying this all together, folks. TB and Mrs. TB are doing some homework to pull this all together.
A little bit of brainstorming here.
All right.
And more like a little bit of brain rumble. It's not full storm.
All right. So we're gonna do a gaw, and we whipped out the couple of the bags that Silver Stealer and Winners Photography gave us over the holidays.
You can't have 2 of them in the same color, though, dear.
I know. Yeah. Oh, that's true. I can I?
No,
wait. I can get the blue one. Which blue one? All right.
Exactly.
No, I didn't think that one through. See, Mrs. TB?
Well, I did say we didn't have a full brainstorm, just a few neurons firing here and there.
Talk amongst yourselves for a moment. TV's got to make
Let's all laugh for a moment.
TV's got to make a sudden correction. All right.
Oh, man.
Running Eagle says, you guys see the new Black Flag round coming out? I don't think I have Running Eagle. I saw the Mayflower one, but I don't think that's the Black Flag series. I think that's something else. So let me go ahead and just take these off the screen. Let's do that. It looks a little bit better. All right.
Steve Collect says, may I win, please? I am told politeness helps. Politeness and the ability to do quick Google searches and other pertinent information.
Yeah, I'd be interested.
How to use a calculator.
I'd be interested in seeing what the Black Flag series is, what the next one is. So yeah, everybody's asking if you can tell us where you saw that at. That'd be great.
Oh, yeah.
Black Bart pirate ship. Cool. Oh. Sounds good. Probably buy a few of those to
sounds interesting.
Keep them as part of the, I think we'll buy 3 or 5 of them just to have a couple. And I think that they've already gone up, the original, the Blackbeard ones there. So that's cool. Silver Wolverine. What is happening?
Hi there, Silver Wolverine.
Yep, I know, Michael M. I got to educate you guys to make you learn something to win something. I don't see, someone said Silver Wolverine's here. I didn't see his name.
I don't see Silver Wolverine.
Silver Wolverine had a pretty amazing video today.
Oh, really?
He did. Let me look at the participants. I don't see Silver on there. Maybe somebody... Oh, you know what he's saying? He's saying that's where I saw it was Silver Wolverine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes... Whoa. Sometimes it takes us a while to catch on, folks. All right, Archaeology Mike. Mikey says, I have a 2019 Queen's Anne Revenge Silver 1 ounce round. All right. Cavu Stacker, what's going on? Just in time for a giveaway. All right, here's the question. Mrs. TB, you have the answer as well?
Okay.
I think I'm going to go with the first one on the questions.
All right.
Because it relates to what we were just talking about.
Okay.
I think some of my dedicated faithfuls will get this one pretty quickly.
All right.
But here we go. In my recent video about filling out my guardhouse boxes, how many tubes of dimes do I still need before the guardhouse box is full? Go. In my recent video about filling out my guardhouse boxes, how many tubes of dimes do I need before the guardhouse box is full?
I think you got your answer there.
You can go ahead and stop. See, I told you that'd be an easy one for you guys. You can go ahead and stop. Silver Ripples was the first one on my screen that got it.
That's the same on mine.
Congratulations, SR. Way to go. It was 5 tubes that I still needed to fill that box.
Yeah.
All right. Silver Britches said whatever Michael said. You should have said whatever Silver Ripple said. All right. I got a follow-up to that, folks. So why don't you go ahead, Silver Ripples, and pick your bag first. And then we will do a follow-up on that. So which bag would you like? The green bag, please.
All right.
All right. So let me just say something. Let me feel inside here. All right. So we kind of changed up a little bit on the dimes this time as well. So let me see if that's what's in here. Yep. 2 dimes. Now you don't get both dimes. You get to pick a dime.
Pick one.
So like we've been doing with the quarters. Do you want the Mercury dime? Or do you want the Roosevelt dime? The Mercury dime is, let me get my little loop out, a 1944, and the Roosevelt is a 64. So which one would you like to have there, Silver Ripples? Hey, Sherry Ward, what's going on? Dove Season 91, congrats, it's good to see you. He said congrats, I said congrats. All right.
Hey, Stacking Stormtroopers here.
Hey, Stormy, what's going on? Carrie and Terry Kellogg.
Hey, good to see you guys.
Okay. Silver Ripples, we are waiting for you to pick a dime. Which one would you like? Come on, you got to get my ugly hand off the screen. Come on, pick a dime. Maybe he picked it and we just missed it. Roosevelt. All right. So Silver Ripples is taking the Roosevelt dime.
All right.
Got to write this down. 1964 Silver Ripples. All right. What's going on? Stacking Stormtrooper. Appreciate you joining us. All right, so let me follow up on that. So if you guys remember, we had 5 tubes left to go on this guardhouse box, 5 dimes, and let me just show you. It is 5. It is 5 tubes, no more, folks. Let's open this thing up. Let me take a look at this. Let me see if I can get this whole thing on the screen. We are going to You know what we're going to do, don't you? We are going to fill this box up. All right. Woo-hoo. We got it done. Got some more constitutional silver today. And it was our last 2 tubes. And you know what? I thought it would be awesome if we put those tubes in on the live stream and shared with you guys the box being filled to the rim. All right. Money Maniacs, what's going on? Thank you for joining us. All right, so you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 50 rolls to complete this, which works out to $250 face. And here we go. 1, boom. And 2, boom. Oh yeah, there you go. Boom, boom. So yeah. Man, it feels great to fill up a box of dimes. I love dimes. Dimes are the ultimate constitutional silver. Very nice. $250 face. And why don't we do the math on that? Of course. $250 face times 0.715. We have 178.75 ounces of silver in here. 178.75.
Yeah, people are saying nice.
Yeah, Stormy says just go ahead and send them a box. Stormy, I don't think you could even send this box. I'm serious. This box
weighs
a lot. I don't know if you could even really. I don't know what the weight. I don't know. It feels heavy. That's for sure.
It definitely is heavy.
All right, yeah, that is a nice accomplishment. So guess what we're gonna have to do, Mrs. Stevie?
What?
Start another box. Oh yeah. As long as we can keep getting it at 10 times.
Yeah, as long as,
what are we gonna do? We can't say no, can we?
Well, if your wallet is empty, we say no.
I know. All right. So anyway, I thought
for riding a bike to work because you can't afford gas.
No, Jonathan Reese, those are all dimes, Mercuries, and in fact, the last 2 I just put in were two rolls of Mercuries, and I get those at 10 times as well. So, so I know a lot of people like to put premiums on the Mercuries, but these are in pretty good shape, and the last 2 were Mercs. Yep.
Yeah, Dan Cat said, wow, I felt cool just filling my first tube of dimes today, but that is awesome, Dan. That's the way it starts.
That's the way it starts, Dan.
At a time.
1 tube at a time.
That's how you get there.
I'm telling you,
this box was not filled overnight, let me tell you.
Yeah, I'll tell you, if I didn't have this resource pumping it at 10 times for us, then we probably wouldn't have these here. But this took a while to fill up. This didn't happen overnight, like Mrs. TV said. So I think that, do it 1 tube at a time and be happy about it, because it is an accomplishment for sure. Stacking Stormtroopers 2K giveaway is tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m.
Wow,
all right,
folks.
Yeah, make sure you visit Stormy's site and get signed up if you haven't. I'm sure he's probably got in fact, I know he's got a video that you can comment on, because I commented on it. And check it out. He's got a lot of cool stuff. He said if I sent him this box of dimes, he'd send me 4 ounces of gold. So I'm considering it. I am considering it.
Shipping.
For me, but not for him.
Not for him.
All right. Well, thanks for that offer, Stormy. Hey, Kendall Kidd. What's going on? I think you saw my email today about where you can get those 2020 American Silver Eagles from. If you buy a bar of dime, it's 1892 then it's a key rare date. Hey, yeah, speaking of that, let me show you guys what I found when I was going through my $50 the other day.
Hey, did you see that Henry said that he's coming to Michigan to abduct your source?
Yeah, I'll tell you, a lot of people have asked about my source. There's no doubt about that. So let me show you. I found this going through my going through my $50 the other day. I think this is considered a key date. It's a 1938D. So it was pretty cool to find that. The red book says at G4, which is pretty poor condition, says it's worth $55. Now we all know that the red book is a little inflated, but it's definitely more than the $9 that it says for just about every other one. So I'll flip this over and I'll show you where the D's at on here for those of you who don't know. If you look down here, and I'll zoom in a little bit, it's going to be right up in this area. It's kind of hard to see right now, but let me zoom in a little bit. I can get it in the right light. I looked earlier. You can see that there's a D on there. See the D for Denver? Right up there. So yeah, I'm not much of a key date stacker, so if anybody was interested in this, I'd probably be willing to let it go if I wanted to make an offer. It's nice for the collection for sure. I looked on eBay today. It goes for, quite a bit more than melt, but I thought it was pretty cool to find a key date in there. All the stuff. We really don't look through it much, so who knows what else is out there. That's for sure. All right, Morgan's for $16 is a great deal. Yeah, I'm able to get Morgan's for $15. He had a bunch of them today for me, but I didn't want to. I'd already spent a bunch on the other stuff, so didn't buy any. But yeah, he always has Morgan's and Peace for $15, so that's pretty cool. All right, you said hi to Kendall Kidd, and let's keep going on.
Sublime Mad Dog.
Hey, how's it going? All right, just trying to catch up with the. That's what happens when I start gabbing, is I lose track of the chat.
All right, we're talking on not reading, not chewing gum and walking at the same time either. So,
Stacking Stormtrooper, thank you for joining us. He's going to go to bed a little bit early for such a young man, but hey, no judging. Thank you for stopping by and joining us. No, seriously, great. Stormy, we really appreciate you coming by and hitting that thumbs up for us. It's very nice.
Awesome.
Hidden Numismatist, I'm willing to take an offer. Do you want
to email them to email you?
Yeah, you can send me an email if you're interested in it.
If you're serious.
Yeah, if you're serious, yeah. I'm willing to work with you on it. So, yeah, send me an email if you'd like to pick it up.
Okay, just typed out your email there.
Oops,
I forgot the at.
TB at talkingbullion.com. All right. Oh,
thank you, Stormy.
Thank you, Stormy, for the super chat. I'm not that young. 40.
40 is young.
Oh, yes, that is. Thank you, Stormy. Really appreciate it. Have a good night. Dream about silver and get ready for that gaw. It's going to be hectic and stressful and everything pulling that thing off, but it's a lot of fun at the same time. All right. Thank you, Winning, for posting the email address as well. We appreciate that for sure. But yeah, thanks again, Stormy. The super chat's always appreciated. Never expected, but always appreciated.
Always appreciated.
I stole that. I think I stole that from Panera Bread.
Never expected, always appreciated.
Right.
That's a good tagline.
Yeah, it is. All right, Stormy, take care. Oh, Sterling Cannabis is trying to fire up old Silver Stealer, do a live stream tonight. Do you want something to do after this one gets over?
Well, Silver Stealer doesn't have to go to bed too early. I don't think. Well, I don't know. I think Silver Stealer, don't you work different shift hours sometimes, though?
Yeah, it changed, I think, for the holidays, but I might be back. So, yeah, we'll see. It's the mask. Yep, I know. It's that mask that no one can tell how old Stormy is because he's always got that bucket head on.
Bucket head.
Yeah. Wedding image photography says I was hot when I was 40. That feels so long ago. I know. Kendall Kidd, I saw a video of you the other day. It's the first time I saw you. It was interesting to put a name to a face. I even called Mrs. TB over. I go, hey, look, there's Kendall Kidd. She's like, wow, that's cool. All right, so 40 was probably the best year for me. Yeah. It's got to make the best every year as we get on in life. That's for sure.
And enjoy today. Every day.
So Silver Steeler says, I work mornings right now, changes in 2 months, back to nights.
Oh, back to nights.
Yeah, I wouldn't like to change like that, but... All right,
I've done that. It's tough.
All right, so we're going to do another giveaway soon, but I want to ask you about something first. So Rocky Martin Barrier says he's 78 in bear years. How long's a bear year, Mrs. TV?
No idea.
I don't know either. Founds is 39. Still love Salvate Meadows Premier.
Silver Ripple says I'm still hot in late July.
All right, so any of you guys good with bills out there? I found this today. You know, when I get money out of the bank, I do like to
take a look.
Just take a look. And I'm wondering if you guys think this is a spender or a keeper. So what do you guys think? Let me get this off the screen. It's just distracting everybody. And if we look, it's in decent shape. It's definitely circulated. Serial number's pretty low, and it's a star note. So
what do you think?
What do you think? Is this worth keeping, or is this worth spending? Look up the serial number. Yeah,
it says feel free to send it to me.
To 2003. Yeah, I thought the serial number was kind of low. If he doesn't do the change, you'd never know when he'd have to get home.
Hidden Newsmissus says keeper.
Sterling Cannabis says it's fiat. Turn it into silver. Dan Katz also said a keeper.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't remember what the star note lookup is. If you guys could remind me, I don't remember. I know there's a website that who is that used to always look up star notes? Coinman 5000 used to do a lot of searching right in his car. He come out of the bank and search for those things.
Freedom Stacker said look it up.
Yep. All right, I will if I know what the address is. Most people are saying keep it, keep it, keep it. Buy junk with it. Jerry's got a good idea. Keep or sell it on eBay for a few bucks more. That's what I thought. But eBay charges. Did you guys watch the coin guy from Spectacular the other day? He said his bill from eBay was 22%.
What?
22% in fees.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. So does anybody know what the website is to look it up? What the I can't remember what it was.
Oh, there's a particular website that's the best?
Yeah, you can look up a website for star notes and it'll tell you if they're rare or not and how many were produced.
All
right. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like the overall consensus is to keep it. You know, maybe I'll take it. I doubt anybody coin to would want it, but we'll just throw it aside and see what happens.
Yeah, I would. Jonathan Reese says, never sell on Feebay.
Yeah, right. So, my currency collection.
I'd be all right with finding out how much it was worth and turning it into a little extra money to trade in for some silver.
All right, so Silver Ripple says to look it up. He gave me the website.
MyCurrencyCollection.com?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you doing that right now?
I'm going to, yeah. Let's see what it says.
All right.
So, can't see where it says to...
Oh, you have to do a search. You don't use that site very often, do you?
Okay, here we go. $20. It is I thought it said it's a 2003. What is it? So is that a 13? I can't see. It must be a 13 because there's no 2000. It is a 13. Sorry, the eyes got me. 2013. And the serial number is MG 0003 693 7.
Were you thinking it was an older date than 2013 there, TV?
Yeah, but still. It says your note is right in the middle between less rare and more rare. 640,000 run. So yeah, it's right in the middle. So
which means what? Right in the middle of what?
Right in the middle of less rare to more rare.
So it's normal.
So it's average, I guess.
It's $20 towards fiat, or towards $20 of fiat towards silver.
Yeah, only 4,004. That's only. Is that not a lot? It's only 4 million printed. Yeah. So, but it's not 4 million star notes, right? There's 4 million in that run, and one of them was a star note, or do they? Because I know a star note is a replacement note. I just thought they only replaced like one at a time, not like a whole batch at a time. But I haven't done a whole lot of searching on bills and things like that. All right, it's worth 420. Really, I wish it was worth 420. Or I think he probably meant to put a dollar sign. It's worth $20 is what he's saying.
Oh yeah. It
means flip a coin and either spend it or save it. 640,000 of the same serial number. No, I don't think that. I think there's only one serial number. All right, $20. Yep, it's $20. All right, maybe we're 22. Yeah, it's not really worth.
Silver Stealer said inflation just ticked up. It's worth 16 cents now.
Yeah, no kidding. Fortunately, he's probably right, isn't he, Mrs. TV? That's why we got the silver.
Too close to the truth there, Silver Stealer.
Yeah, come on, buddy. All right, well, why don't we go ahead and do another giveaway?
Oh, all right.
All right, this is going to be a...
What? Math? Vegetable? State? No?
This is going to be a... Let me get these things back on the screen. And I just make everybody wait, don't I? It probably irritates the crap out of everybody. All right. So let me get set up here. One more second. This is going to be a picture giveaway.
Oh.
You have to identify the picture.
Identify a picture instead of a question.
So Mrs. TB, you need to watch this for me because I will be looking at said picture. And
what do you mean I need to look at this for you?
You need to look at the chat for me.
Oh, look at the chat for you.
I need to bring up that white back again. It looks pretty bad on screen. All right. There we go. So here we go. This is going to be a picture giveaway. Let me pop back over to the chat for a second. All right. I noticed it out, but maybe chime in with something crazy. All right. Yeah. Thank you, Silver Ripples, for letting somebody else win. All right. So here we go. Let me get this off my screen. Bring this up. Mrs. TV, get ready to type go.
I got it typed and ready to hit the return button.
All right, so here we go. What is this a picture of? And I need to know also, what years did it operate? All right, Mrs. TV, you got to keep an eye out there for me.
Okay.
What is this a picture of? And what years did it operate?
Okay, so should I hit go?
Yeah,
there we go.
They can go.
If they can start guessing before. Well,
you know what it is?
Let me look. I have no idea what that is.
Mm-hmm. Come on, man. How come? Did you pause your thing? That's not.
I don't know what's going on with that.
Hit the play button.
I was trying
and then
to.
hit live. There you go.
There
All right. Gotta make sure we didn't miss it.
Oh, we've been looking at my screen here.
Okay, go ahead and scoot back down.
Okay.
All right, keep guessing. I guess you guys want a piece because we got so many of them. But you can keep guessing. I haven't seen it yet. All right.
So.
I don't see it yet.
I don't either. And it's not a banana.
Michael M. says it's Talking Bullion's mansion. Alright.
I'm not seeing it. Can we give him a hint and tell him?
Talking Bullion's 90% safe house.
The picture is of a mint. So
it is of a mint.
So
that is correct.
You just need to know which one.
And what years it operated in. So
let's get the
old Google going.
Yeah. Sure, her grandma must have a nice house. It says it looks like her grandma's house.
Steve Wood says peppermint. So did Jerry. That's funny. Alright, so wait, boy, I didn't think you guys would have such a hard time with this one.
Oh, man.
I thought this was going to be another one of those easy ones. Alright.
So are you going to give them another hint?
Alright, I will do this, spearmint. I won't make you guess what years it operated in, I just need to know what mint it is.
Yeah,
so what mint is it?
I don't even think I've seen the right state out there yet.
Let me say this. I'll give you guys one more hint because we don't want to belabor this. It is a tough city to say. In fact, I'm not even sure how to pronounce it myself.
Okay.
There you go. Jonathan Reese got it.
Jonathan
Reese got it.
Congrats.
Dahlonega Mint. It's a Dahlonega Mint. All right, Jonathan Reese. Congratulations. Oh, I didn't realize it would be that tough to figure out. Guess it took me a while to find it, so congratulations, Jonathan. All right, and Dahlonega, Georgia Mint. It is in Georgia, operated from 1838 to 1861. Interesting, it burned down in 1878 after being used by the North Georgia College as the main academic and administrative building. So they closed it in 1861 and it burned down in 1878. That is the Dahlonega Mint. Yeah, well, let's take a look at that. So here's a little fact on it. It wasn't open long, and when it was, if you guys can see this, it's a little small, but you zoom in a little bit.
What are you doing there?
Showing the mintage of this mint, how many coins they made.
Oh, how many they made?
Dollar coin, $2.50. Look at, there's only 1 year that they made $3 coins. And I bet you those are worth a lot of money if I had to guess. So that mint made a total of 1,378,710 coins. They valued $6,106,569. So yeah, pretty cool, I thought. All right.
Yeah.
No, I'm not a history teacher. I'm an IT guy there, Steve collects. All right. All right, so we need to know. Good night, Henry. Thank you for joining us. We need to know from Jonathan Reese which bag he would like to pick from.
Oh, that's right. Which one would you like to choose?
Oh, Jonathan said he knew because he had one old art bar from them. Huh.
Really?
Cool. All right.
The red bag.
He's picking the red bag?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What's in the red bag?
What's in the red bag?
Does he have a choice, or is it just one item in there?
Oh, this is going to be another choice, Jonathan. You have to pick one of the items, not all three of them. So we did what we did last time. We have 3 different quarters here. Why does my camera keep... Mrs. TB and I have been talking about getting another camera. This one's pretty funky. We have a 1957 Washington. Now I have to pick one of them. You're not getting all 3. We have a 1908 Barber. It's in pretty good shape, actually. Usually the edges of the Barbers are all wore off. This one's in pretty good shape. was, I should have held that one back. That's a pretty nice one. And we have a Standing Liberty quarter of 1930. So that is your choices. Which one would you like, Jonathan? All right.
Have you seen Jonathan's answer yet? Oh, Barber.
Oh, he wants a Barber. I sold that thing, didn't I?
You should have not been thinking out loud.
All
there.
right, Jonathan gets the 1908 Barber. That's a good choice, Jonathan. That's a very good choice. I just got that one recently. It's mixed into one of my Constitutional Silver purchases. And you know what? Why don't we look that up real quick? Let's see what a 1908 Barber quarter goes for.
You didn't look that up ahead of time?
Nah, come on. We got to do things on the fly around here. We can't be so regimented on our agenda. So 1908. $2,000? No, just kidding. I told you we gotta have fun. So I don't see a mint mark on here. It looks like it's worth about $9 in terrible condition. I wouldn't say it's in terrible condition. So difference between VG8 is 10 and then F12 is 26. So if you can get an F12 out of it, you get $26 for this thing. Well, that's a red book price, probably a little bit less, but that is a nice score there, buddy. Congratulations. I don't know what the grade is. If anybody else is good at grading, you could let me know. But
yeah,
I didn't see what Silver Steeler said. But yeah, I don't know. It's not a great grade. That's everything's wore out. The back's actually better than the front, I think. Still not bad though. I would take that in a heartbeat for sure. Yeah. Yep. That's right, Winnie. This 1908 Barber is just a representative of the coin you will receive.
Thanks, Winnie.
Appreciate that for us. All right. Sterling Cannabis. Wouldn't that be nice? It was an MS-70. Yeah, nice Barber. I like giving away stuff that people like, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Silver Steeler says, Talking Bullion, when you ship out gauze and hand them to the postman, do you both stand there for a while because you can't let it go?
Has to pull it out of your hand.
Oh, Fiat Destroyer, what's happening, my friend? Thank you for joining us.
Hey.
Appreciate that. Hey, Fiat, I opened up my capsules on those 2020 American Silver Eagles, and most of my scratches and everything around the capsule, I showed that one had a piece of hair in it and got that out of the capsule. But yeah, I was pretty impressed with them once I got the capsules off. You said you're going to leave yours in the capsule, I think, but except for the one that you put in your book. But yeah, they capsule, I showed a couple scratches on mine, and they were definitely on the capsule, so that was cool.
Awesome.
That is awesome. All right, well, we appreciate all the dialogue tonight. It is a little bit after 10 o'clock. We have one more giveaway to do. So why don't we go ahead and do that, and we can let people get their evening going, finished up. So
DC Bingo is here. Just in time for
DC Bingo. Yes, you're just in time for a GAW, which is a giveaway. And we have one item left. The old seasoned veterans around here will know what that item is, but for those of you who are new, you might not know, so we won't spoil it. And we will... Got so much silver lying around this place, I gotta keep track of it here. Getting it mixed up. All right.
It doesn't stray too far before you are tracking it down.
Hey, Gibby's Treasures. Thanks for joining us.
Hey,
it's funny, when that 10 o'clock hour hits, it seems like a bunch of people jump on. So, Silver and Gold, let's just say the names. The name is Silver and AU. Got my 2020 ASE today, keeping it in the tube, though. Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, did you get a tube of 2020s? That would be awesome.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're right, Silver Ripples. This stream just blows right by, doesn't it? I can't believe it's 10 o'clock already.
Oh, yeah. Goes by really fast. So, TB, were you going to do one more golf?
Yep, and I would appreciate it if...
for a little bit here. Oh, it's after 10?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
And then, so Silver Ripples and Jonathan Reese, if you'd sit out of the skull because you guys already won one, we'd like to share the giveaways with others. I'm sure you understand. All right. Yeah, two with 2020s would be awesome, wouldn't it? All right. So here we go. Last week we talked about how long a penny, or technically a cent, stays in circulation. A lot of people were surprised to find out it was 40 years, which is pretty surprising. So now we got another one. You ready to type go, Mrs. TB?
Almost.
Okay, here is the question. How long does a dollar bill last in circulation? Go.
How long does a dollar bill last in circulation?
How long does a dollar bill last in circulation?
I'm guessing less than a penny.
All right, still waiting.
A $1 bill, right?
A $1 bill.
A $1 bill.
Oh,
somebody got it.
You can stop.
Stop.
Rodney B on our screen right before Fiat Destroyer. Rodney B got it at 18 months. Well, you can tell people started looking that up because that 18 months started flying in on us. Rodney B, congratulations. You have won the third Gaw of the night.
Oh, congrats.
18 months. And not long with Fiat Destroyer. And just a little bit more stats on that. A dollar bill lasts 18 months. A $5 bill lasts 2 years. A $10 bill lasts 3 years. A $20 bill lasts 4 years. And a $50 and $100 bill lasts 9 years in circulation.
Pretty short time, really, in all consideration.
Sterling Cannabis, you'll get one of these times. Come on. It's just the odds are in your favor. That's what all other countries use dollar coins. Yep, that's probably true because they last longer. Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed it was that short of a time either. 18 months is pretty quick for a dollar to get out of circulation. So I guess if you find one from 63 or one of those decades from ago, it's actually pretty special to find one. All right, Rodney B, we're going to open up your bag here, and this is what you're going to win. You need to send an email to tb@talkingbullion.com so we can mail it to you. And this is what you have won tonight. You have won a 1968 JFK 40% $50. I think it's a beauty. It is a nice one. It's got a little toning on there, but not too bad. I always flip these things over the wrong way. You got to flip them like this. Poop. So congratulations there, Rodney B. You have yourself a nice piece of silver. Yeah.
Mark said it doesn't even last 18 months on my pocket.
On our screen, Archaeology Mike, that's what you have to be careful of because everybody's screen will show different. We had Rodney B show up first on our screen.
Yeah.
So, I know that happens to me actually quite a bit. It seems to happen to me a lot on Yankee Stacking because I must have a slow connection to his site. Because I've in fact, just last week, I got the answer right on my screen and he announced somebody else. I'm like, okay, I guess that's what happens when you have lag time, but yeah.
Yeah, we can't.
Yep, we have to go by what's on our screen, but keep in there, Archaeology, Mikey. You've won a few things from us, that's for sure. Mm-hmm. You certainly have. All right. So, what do you guys think? Huh? It's been another fun night. I had a great time, had some laughs, had some fun. We're hopeful that the Hidden Numismatist had fun joining us tonight in this time of sorrow. So, we'll pray for you there, HN, and
we
hope
had
everybody else
had a lot of great comments out there tonight.
Yeah, we had a great time
chatting with people. It was, always great to get the support from the community too, as things happen in life, but it's just fun, the chatting that goes back and forth, and we appreciate being part of that.
So let me see. Somebody said that they sent me a email with the photo. Let me see. Did I get something?
Oh,
yes. Yes, I did get that. Wow, pretty cool.
what?
That is the Black Bart gold coin. Very nice. All right, I could show it on my screen if you wanted me to. I'd have to move it over there, but pretty cool. All right. Well, thank you, Dove Season 91. We really appreciate you joining us tonight. Good night, Jerry. Thank you. Awesome stream. Thank you to Silver Tanify. We really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you, Dan. Thank you very much. All right, Jonathan Reese. That's going to be his first quarter. Well, you got yourself
awesome.
You got yourself a nice one, Jonathan. Those barbers are definitely premium quarters for sure. So congratulations on that one. So Ripples, everyone come back next week. Bring chips, dip, and why not a little bit of spirit too, huh? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, some little ice in it. You know what I'm saying? All right, 18 months right makes sense now with all the. All right, I'll stop reading that one. So let me see. Let me see if I can forward this to my. People want to see this. I can take a second to do that. Forward it to my email address, and I will bring it up over there.
Well, we really appreciate it. So, thank you. You guys make it a great stream. You really do.
Yeah, you really do. We have such a great time with you guys. Otherwise, Mrs. TB would just be stuck talking to me all night, and she wouldn't be laughing. All right, where is my email that I just sent?
All right, your email.
Yeah, it's going to show this coin, but
oh, you can't.
I never got it for some reason. All right.
Oh, all right. Well, another time.
Yeah,
maybe
all
next
right.
time. Maybe next week. Come back next week and join us.
All right, you guys.
Thanks
Thank you,
so
everybody.
much, everybody.
Appreciate
Thank
everyone
you.
a lot. Let's get together again next week, and keep your eye out some videos on my channel. I got something special coming forth here in the next couple of days I think you'll enjoy. So Michael M. TB is a red wine man. Just get some resveratrol, get some health benefits out of it. It's supposed to be good for you. And so that's about it. Liquor, I'm not a big liquor fan.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Silver Stealer's dad is home and now improving every day. That's awesome.
That is great news, Silver Stealer, for sure.
Wow. Well, thanks.
All
Thank
right,
you.
Steve Klex, thank you very much for hanging in there with us.
Michael M., always good to see you.
Silver and AU, thank you. Dan Katz.
Rocky Mountain Bear, thank you for joining us.
All right, yeah. Thank you, everyone. Winning. Have a great night, Silver Stealer. Great night, Silver Ripples.
Good night, Archaeology.
You guys are all awesome. We appreciate
Kendall
all
Kid.
your support. Kendall Kid. Yeah, it's good to see you again out there, Kendall Kid. You disappeared for a while, but glad to have you back. It's really great to see you.
Silver Tanawa.
Tanify.
Steve Collects.
All right, everybody.
Yet Destroyer, Steve Woods.
Yep. Take care, everybody. Have a great night.
Coin Silver.
Oh, Coin Silver joined us? I didn't even notice Coin Silver joined us. Hey, Coin Silver.
Hello, goodbye.
Hopefully you're still there. I just want to say hi.
Jonathan Reese.
All right, Running Eagle, thank you very much. It's great that you joined us. Dwayne Roberts, I didn't know you were out there,
Jerry
but thank you for
Roberts.
joining us.
Yeah. Dove Season 91. Some of these folks already said
Good night, too, but we can say
all
good
right,
night
we
twice.
have to say good night.
Stephen Parsons, all right.
DC Bingo and everybody, and Steve Parsons, hope to see everybody again next week.
Take care.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
Good night.